Interstellar night space, no one else sees. In the underground, we're living low key. Can give you peace here in your mind. And I have found no place in the dead of night to come alive. Life is waiting on the other side. Follow me into the underground. Watch the world changing as the sun goes down.
Hello, Cecil. Is that you? How are you today? Are you feeling perhaps a smidge less rude? That would be most appreciated. Am I just tired? Word. How's it going? How's it going, Jordan? Over here. Hopefully we get a bunch of wins today. That's what I'm hoping for. There we go. Plane ride with the kids screaming like we were gonna die. Oh, actually the worst. Genuine, well, no, okay, Hitler might have been worse. But, like, genuinely one of the worst things in the year of our Lord 2026. How long was the plane ride? Treasury heraldry, okay. Telepathic and mental and psychic all make good sense, as does something like extrasensory. These just kind of feel like they fit. I see Secretary of the Interior and State and Education and Treasury secretaries in the US government. 2-ish hours? I guess it could be worse, but still, like, fuck that. Times tables. I don't know, they're... It's a table. Globetrotter. Ballet, musical, opera, those all fit and play. I mean... Heraldry, times tables, post-it, and Globetrotter. I'm guessing it's not Harlem Post-it. Or Globetrotter note. What is this? Newspapers. Starting with newspapers. Okay. The Post, the Herald, the Globe, and the Times. Those are pretty common names, yeah. Okay. Let's start. I don't know. Let's do a one that I don't usually do. Like right. That's a good one. It's one of the easier connections for sure. Oh, hey. Just because you said that, I'm gonna be a dick for the rest of the stream. Why? Why are you like this, Solar? I want you to be nice too. Crockpot beef stew. One of the best parts of a crockpot is that it smells good for a really long time. I'm fucking with that. I figured. Grind. Grind is my second word of choice. R-I-N-G. Bring. Ring. That's it. We're gonna go with ring. We got it wrong. Ring. Cool. Got it in 4. What do you want? Right? Like, it's one of the two. What do you... Oh, hey. I've got a sub to Mage Masher now. Neat. Maybe I'll go watch him play Final Fantasy X afterwards. This is true. This is true. If we're both on the same page, chances are that was the answer. Maybe Mage Masher will unban me. I'm not gonna raid him. I might just go watch him. India. Only 765 away. We're quite close. Okay, so are we over this way close? Are we over this way close? Or are we up here close? Is it another one of the stands? Not gonna lie, I can't read your chats right now because you're like blurry-eyed. Brother, go to sleep. Hello, Rex. How's it going? How's your how's Uma treating you nowadays? I pulled for Mr. CB Wit. I got my first copy of her at 190 pulls, so I'm glad that I was only going for max limit or limit break 1 because that's all I got. And then I trained a badass Gulshi using Mr. CB Wit. What the fuck's over here? Thailand? Thailand? No, no way is Thailand close enough though, right? Made an okay Taishin did a 10 pull. That's not bad. How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm pretty sure this can't be it. No, but it is about as close as possible. 3 SRs in your 10 pull? That's not bad. Dude, you know that special week SR that just dropped with the banner? I pulled over that 200 pulls, I pulled 10 copies of it, which is just absurd. Like I don't need I don't need SR luck. I need SSR luck. Yeah, yeah, the Teo one. Sorry, did I say special week? I meant Teo if I said special week. I have the SR luck. I don't want the SR luck. Is it at least okay? It's fine. It's a if you don't have a really good stamina card, which hey, that's me. It's got really good stats but no specialty prio. That's its big downside is no specialty prio, but its actual like stat line is pretty solid. Favorite mob NPC Uma. Ooh. Well, we've only gotten like 3 of them so far, right? I'm probably just a happy meek enjoyer. I can't say I really care that much for any of them because they all happen to be rivals. Or do you mean mob NPC like the like weird unnamed ones or the ones that the announcers don't actually say their name. They just read off their number. Vietnam, that might be it. Also, hello, Paw. Yeah, there we are. Finest day. There's a couple of really funny ones in there. Every now and then I'll see a mob Uma and I'll be like, oh, that one looks kind of nice. Good, don't dox yourself, Paw. That is probably prudent of you. I'm gonna dox myself. Watch this drive. Within 5 years of 2019, my IP is that I'm pretty sure that's just like digits of pi. You're out already? All right, man. I'll see you around. With confusion and missionary. That's right. That whenever it's one of those names like ha 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 you lost to this Lamau or some shit like that, it's always funny. That's the kind of troll shit I would name my horse if I had one. Mage Masher has a hype train. Oh yeah, I actually got one of those gifted subs, so I'm gonna be going and checking him out after stream. Assuming he's still live, of course, which, maybe he won't be. David, please don't make me ever guess him. All right, let's see if yeah, imagine losing exactly like that. I've heard of that one too, Rex. All right, let's lock in here. Let's lock in. Solo male US most likely top 400 and not hip hop, so probably pop, but it might be country. Pitbull. Is Pitbull actually American? I don't know the answer to I don't know the answer of where was he born. Like he's obviously very American in his music, but like if you told me he was born in a South American country and moved here when he was 3, I would have believed you. Good Lord, Solar. Vance Joy. Who the fuck is that? Who are these people? He's Australian. Which is correct, by the way. He is Mr. Worldwide. Got it. Riptide guy. Oh, Vance Joy's Riptide. Okay, I know who that is then. Cool, 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 cool. All right, solo male pop from Australia. Solar, hit me with it. I know you listen to those people who only talk about the populars. It's Australian pop. You should know this. Is this like Milky Chance or something? Is Milky Chance Australian? I not know. I not know either. Milky Chance came to mind, but I don't actually know if that's even Australian. This isn't niche UK indie bands. Oh damn. Everyone's got their knowledge base, and yours is apparently niche UK indie bands. I'm gonna guess Milky Chance. That for some reason it comes to mind. Ah, they're German. Also, didn't realize it was 2 members. May I interest you in some My New Band Believe? Well, I suppose so. If they're on YouTube, you could request the music. How could Slay the Spire be Game of the Year when Pit 2 exists? I only know one song by Milky Chance, but it did come out around that time. Guy Sebastian, or maybe that's French and it's pronounced Guy. There's John Sebastian. I have no idea who the fuck that is either, but 25, yeah, 2015 to 2018. 2015 to 2018 we're somewhere in like the top 400 to 100-ish. The other Australian singer I know is Keith Urban, but he's 90s country. Yeah, for sure. Oh, it's Bach. Yeah, Bach fits the bill here. L- Lame Impala. Tame. Is that a solo artist? It is a solo artist. Still considered alt though. We know the year now. It's 2015. 2015 exactly. Beethoven, well-known 2015 pop artist. Dean Lewis. Dean Lewis, all caps, notably. No, not quite. Did you know Tame Impala is just one guy? Nope, but now I do. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Tame Impala. He knew that. Nice. 2015 exactly. I don't know where that puts it like final year of high school for me. I don't know who the fuck that is. Daniel John? That's such a fucking basic ass name. Oh my God. Might as well be Jim Joe. Like Tame Impala should be two guys. Hear ye, hear ye. I have no idea who this is. Never would have got this guy. Fuck. Jordan went and figured it out. Some chud nobody's ever heard of, like Dave. If Dave can make the top 500, then whoever this random Australian guy is can make the top 300. Iggy Azalea. Did something happen to her that I wasn't aware of? This is gonna be some dude who starred with someone else as a feature on one particular song or something. Iggy is Australian? I didn't know. Wait, did I know that? Maybe I knew that. Maybe I didn't know that. Yep, one random 2015 hit. Did you just request a song by this person? I'm just gonna go look. Let me just make this. Who? No, none of those. It just hit me with it, Jordan. Just, it's a Troy, you say. Okay. Troy. Troy. I mean, there's only one fucking Troy on the list. There's only one Troy. What the fuck is it? This looks like a fuckboy, guys. Like, holy. that that profile picture screams like what you see. Let's go with Stuck. He looks like the average kid from California. I think you might vastly overestimate what the average person in California looks like. Let's go with like an M word, mouse. See where that puts us. Mouse a little too far, but not very far. Might even be an MO word or an MU word. Murky, perhaps? Murky? Murky's a little too far. All right, so we've got hmm. Muddy might be a little too far away. Muggy, perhaps, then? No, Muggy's too far the other way. Perfectly in between these two. Mushy. No, too far. It's after Murky. Moggy. That can't be Moggy. Is that kind of like getting mogged? It's kind of moggy outside today. Moppy. It's an MU word, guys. Could be like Can't be murky. Then it's gotta be music. Nope, that's after. Mummy. Yeah, mummy works. Mummy, sorry, mummy, sorry, mummy, sorry. On Omegle? I don't. No, I can't say I give a shit about clavicular. Don't what? Omegle? Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay, it's a $5 or a $6 common. That is worth something. It is RNG, but it's not scaling. It is RNG, but it's not scaling. The first thing I think of is going to be something like business card. It is economy, no, not scaling. Yes, RNG. It is rarity common. Then it must be parking. Is that a $5? It's a $6. Wow. This is one of those random edge case trivia questions that would get like 80% of people who play Balatro. Like who the fuck would think that reserved parking's a $6? Well, we got it in three still. I never take advice from those types of people. They're just making you feel bad about yourself and then selling you shit you don't need. Yep. Because that's the thing about that sort of model of influencer is they have a baseline truth to the things they're saying, but then everything that's stacked on top of that is bullshit that isn't needed, right? The idea of improve yourself and you'll feel better about yourself, that like on its own makes sense in a vacuum. It's like, yeah, yeah, you get more confidence, then you're probably gonna do better. But like all this other shit, like how to do it, that's it's like Omegle, but a clanker gives you a PSL. Right. See, what we're talking about right here is that bullshit on top score so that you can mong people you chat with. Holy. This song is dredging up a core memory. I don't know why, but that particular bridge, or maybe that's part of the chorus, I wasn't really paying attention. Okay, that was the end of the chorus. Blank is the blank of blank. Capital. Probably Guitar Hero. Probably. As blank blank by blank blank and blank. By and population, I assume. Blank is the capital of blank. We're looking for a capital that is 6 letters for a country that is 7 letters. Um, ooh. Berlin. Yeah, I was actually just getting there. Berlin. Yep. I was like, it's Germany, isn't it? That's definitely. Mm-hmm. Nailed it. Telling kids to hit their jaws with hammers to get a better jawline is so fucking stupid. Yeah, you would think that that would be obvious, but it's not to people who are still impressionable. Because like if it were that easy, you know what I mean? People wouldn't be depressed and stuff like that if it were just like, don't do that, forehead. But then break your legs and gain an inch and then take peptides to get jacked. But it's disgusting and you'll be hot and cool. I had a nice jawline, then had to get a tooth removed, totally ruined it. Eh. I got my wisdom teeth out already. I didn't notice a difference, personally. Okay, where was I? We're gonna go with a little bit of mayhem. A little bit of mayhem today. So it's either a 2 or a 1 cost. It's not a power, and it's not rare, and it's not colorless. Alright, we're gonna head over to a little bit of leg sweep then. It's not a 2 cost. It is a 1 cost uncommon skill that does not have weak block or nothing. 1 cost uncommon skill, not for the silent, not colorless. Okay, so defect immediately comes to mind then. Maybe like a little bit of turbo, or maybe one of the card generating ones, like a cool-headed. Pressure points could work as well. Let's try cool-headed first. Cool-headed's common in that game. Is cool-headed, wait, cool-headed's common in Slay the Spire 2 as well, or am I mistaken? I know that they changed some of the rarities of the card draw cards. Since it's not Channel or Frost, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and say, yeah, it's not defect for sure. Weld your legs together for better feet alignment. I did it, and now all of the paid OnlyFans girls love me. Yeah, let's go pressure points. Makes a good amount of sense. Oh, pressure points is common in this game too, but it is a watcher card. Okay, so uncommon skill for watcher. So it's probably a stance changer, maybe like an inner piece. It's not calm either. There can't be too many options left if it can't be Mark, Channel Frost, Weak Block, None, or Calm. Maybe a bit of indignation? Vulnerable and wrath? I'm gonna guess indignation. Wasn't indignation, it was prey. Another one of these things where the watcher has a bunch of random fucking 1 cost skills that are all like the exact same rarity and all the exact same, like, but they all use different keywords because they're all for different builds. It's very hard to actually know where to go with watcher cards. Feels like the only times we ever lose the Spire Duel is watcher. Empty Mind could have worked too, because it would have been exit stance, right? We didn't check the stance keyword either. Could have been Empty Mind. But it was prey. Thank you for the stretch. I have 10k soup. Is that all? I kind of expected you'd have more at this point. That's weird. Did you ever do an end stream? I forget who all has done them. I know Jaeger did one of them. Oh, you spend a lot? Okay, word. You hit me with the curly toes every now and then. I do remember this. Come on, game. Let's get it. Thank you. Slaying the Spire. Twice. How's it going, Saren? What's good with you today? How is your CM training going? Hold on, actually, since you're here, might as well show this off real quick. Just real quick boot up Uma so I can show off my really mid CM runs. Or CM Hanses. Keep in mind you stream at 1:30 a.m. for me, and I'm here more than I should be. This is true. Hey, at least we've have you guys done your spring forward thing yet, or I guess it's fall back for you guys. However you guys do it. The daylight savings for you guys. How goes you? How goes you? How goes your Uma? How goes you and your Uma? Playing Pirates today. Wait, is there a game called Pirates, or are you playing, like, Sea of Thieves? Windrose. Oh, the new one. The new one. The new one. Holy shit, this game is loading so slow. Sorry, I just wanted to show off my, real quick, show off my, my current CM trainees. They aren't, like, insane or anything, but figured I might as well give a quick update. Didn't even touch, hey, you need a day off every now and then, right? I definitely trained, a couple days ago, I trained a Golshi that was just absolutely shitting the bed at every possible opportunity, so I just killed, like I glued her and I turned off the game, and I was like, we're not doing their dailies today. They're not getting done today. Should I join? We're gonna do some solos today. I'm feeling some solos now that I've been playing it like 3 days in a row. So this is what we got, real quick. We've got Oops All Gold Skills Bourbon here. She's only got one Excel skill, which is a little concerning, but as I've said before, I don't own Saiyan Sky and Maruzensky, so like, I can't have both. Back to Diablo 4 and cooking. Word. Have fun. Anyways, so this is what we're looking at. We got the medium S. That's really why I kept her. I'm like, yep, that's gonna work for me. That'll have to do. And then we got... I actually think this is a pretty mean gold chub. Like, she's got the 3 Gamba XLs, and I think that'll be pretty good. I think it'll be pretty good. We got the Daring Strike. We got the CB Wit on lock over here. It's a very smart Golshi. CB already paying off big time for me. She's not even like that much better. I just have shit wit cards. Collegiate level Golshi. Ooh. I don't do these on stream usually. I swear to God, if you give me Ines Fujin, I don't want her, but like I do want a 3-star. Like I'll take it. You know what? We'll take it. That's exactly what I asked for. Not Ines, but a 3-star. Air Groove Wedding, indeed. I don't actually have her, so... Is she any good? I have no idea. How is that alt? Increased velocity when making a move from a position toward the front mid-race. Okay. I can see value in that. It's probably got some other requirement in there that makes it shit, but... She's good for TT Mile, and she was good in a sprint or two. Okay. These two I simply don't care about. We love that for me. It's been a good while since I got one on a free pull. I think I got Hishiake Bono on the free pulls a little while back, like a few weeks ago over the anniversary. One of the singles got me a Hishiake Bono. But then before that, the last time I got something free from pulls was Ishin Flash. Max limit break Mr. CB Wit in under 50 pulls is actually just wild luck. Just, that's never happening again. I got one limit break in 200. I pulled one copy. I pulled 10 copies of Teo, though. That was kind of nifty. I don't need that many, but I pulled 10 copies of the Teo SR. um, who should we play today? Feeling Silent, Regent, Defects? I could see going any of these. Let's go Regent. That is disgusting, though. I would like just one instance of that kind of luck would be sick. Just like ever in any gacha. Just give me a fucking double or a triple or some crazy stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just once and I'll be satisfied. Okay, so I see that. We can hit a double elite going this way. Hit a campfire, but we have to fight 6 enemies. Okay. I don't know about all that. Maybe I'm okay with fighting 6 enemies? In their final 10 pull, they hit Creek, SR Guts, Ayabe, and 3 Mr. CB, and they have to cleat everything but CB. So they have max limit for Creek and Ayabe as well? Ay. DJ, what's a GOTY? Game of the Year. Game of the Year. I'm gonna get Shrek'd. I don't see a path that's going to give me any sort of good payoff. I could always pivot off to campfires if I need to, I guess. There's worse paths. Alright. I need consistency, then. I will be removing a card. I will be removing a strike. Venerate strike. I am small. Defend Falling Star strike. Oh, actually, I had extra energy. My bad. Forget Falling Star's free. Hee hee. Falling Star again. Defend. Hopefully this guy's dead before I need that again. Stop biting me, sir. Yep, lethal. Never punished. Guiding Star is good. Cosmic Indifference is also really good. I feel like I'll be a little low damage if I go Cosmic Indifference, but it's also such a good card. Give me the Guiding Star. We'll handle it for now. We take the Falling over the Guiding so that we can full block. This is really gonna be valuable, like making sure that I'm not taking unneeded damage is like my primary goal right now. Ooh, he's angry. And I'm going to take some anyways, it would seem. Might as well block up. Or... Damn. This is what having too much block looks like. Know thy place. Whenever you draw this card, reduce its cost by 1. Okay, Kingly Kick has potential value. If I keep my deck really thin, we could use Kingly Kick. We're gonna attack here. Attack here. I mean, block 5 or just kill the guy, right? And these guys should both attack this turn. We Falling Star. Actually can just delete this man from existence and take 3. Or I could defend and take more damage for no reason, right? Attacking is blocking 6. Ta-da! I need Star Generation. Cosmic Indifference has really good synergy with Kingly Kick. You put it on top of your draw pile early, right? You play it, you put it on top, and then it comes back the next turn cheaper. Alright, well, I think I'm just gonna take the 24 and kick this guy for 27 before I'm weakened. You get a haircut? Yeah, it was probably a little over a week ago now at this point, but yes. So I could go Guiding Star Strike for the lethal there, and we draw into Cosmic Indifference. And then I can Cosmic Indifference. Put the Kingly Kick up. Just make sure we draw it. Unfortunately, I'm going to take that free damage. There's nothing I can do about it. Oof, ouch, my bones. The Guiding Star. I need star generation very badly, and I'm seeing 0 of it. Hegemony is cool. It's not, like, that good, though. Especially since I have a relatively cheap deck. I don't know that I need 5 energy on the next turn, necessarily. Like, I guess I could use it if I had a little more star generation and I could make good use of Guiding Star. But it is rather expensive. I feel like this is kind of a skippy angle. We'll take the hegemony. Hello. Hegemony, Cosmic Indifference, the hegemony. I have now a way to spend the energy. Bro just got fucked up. And he spit on me. Get out of here. Don't spit on me. Speed potions are silly. Refine Blade or Glitter Stream. Refine Blade isn't, like, bad. We could still go for a Smith build. Have to rest. Honestly, the fact that I got out of those 5 fights not more injured is a miracle. Hello. I did not bring any of my... Just got pinged. What did I get pinged by? Okay, I do need to reply to that, but not right this second. Make sure to do that. Okay. Hegemony. And Venerate. I'm very slimed all of a sudden. And everybody's attacking this turn. Hey guys. Let me go ahead and eliminate you from the picture. And we'll go here. Go here. And here. And put Guiding Star. I don't know why I put Guiding Star on top. I don't have the stars. Never punished. Crash Landing. Fill hand with debris. This does make it difficult to get Kingly Kickback. I still have yet to see a single star generation card. I do think I need a Crash Landing, though, for some kind of AoE. And a rare AoE is a nice place to get it. This is the fight that you would want it, too. This is an awful first hand, though. Genuinely abysmal first hand. Like, it's not worth playing anything. There's... The Falling Star does 8 damage, and then it doesn't weaken him or vulnerable him for the next turn. I just waste 2 stars for 8 damage. It's not... There's no reason to use it. Energy Pot, probably, so that I can... let's play the Guiding Star first, see where we get. Yeah, okay, Energy Pot for sure. I don't think I can even possibly do that much damage. 21 plus 27. Actually. Those two will get you there. Or at least it gets me 3 away from there. Maybe I also use my tincture? I would really like to get out of this fight without taking damage. That would make me feel a lot better. And then I can Kingly Kick. And Crash Landing. Which doesn't feel great, but we can strike. Maybe I actually want a few more cards in my deck, honestly, so I draw a few less infections. Alright, we've got a Hegemony for you. Go ahead and take a little less damage this turn. Right? Shouldn't have to worry about those infections too much. There's my Crash Landing. That's what we took the AoE for. Bombardomento? Sure. Can I take a second elite with 0 potions? It should just be question marks after that, so hopefully we're fine for that. Gambling chips, nasty. Hello, good sir. Allow me to swap up my deck here a little bit. There we go. You can have one of these. You can have one of those, and a little bit of this, and one of that. Ow. Okay, so is Bombard worth it? Is it worth taking 12 to throw a really big rock at this guy and then probably kill him next turn between 19, 38, plus 28 more? Enough. Yes, it's worth it. Nice. Lethal obtained. Fuck. Okay, Rice Ball, okay. I feel like I've seen this one before. I feel like I've seen that one. I've seen that one. A second Cosmic Indifference. I feel like we're really not going a Smith build this time. Transform a Defend. I think I have enough now. Well, actually, I've taken pretty much nothing but attack cards. Let me transform another strike. The Smith. Okay, I guess it's still maybe a Smith build. Ay, ay, ay. We have a dragon fruit here. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Chill. No, 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 no. Yeah. I know he's making a joke at least. Dragon fruit plus glow. Or mayhem. Which, honestly, mayhem might not be bad, because it plays them for free. I feel like I have a lot of pretty high value cards that I could play with mayhem. You know what I mean? But, like, the amount of max HP I get out of Dragon Fruit is nasty. It could just be Mayhem and Remove. That could work. Mayhem and remove a strike, maybe? One more strike for the road? Now me and Rex are on the same street since I missed your stream yesterday. Does it... But you kept your streak alive? Or did you not? Nah, just take a little bit of money. I don't need to gank myself for no reason. Okay, so now we could get the max HP still via the Chosen Cheese. It is the Chosen Cheese. And then we rest, because no shit we rest. You ended quite early, I had to go to a party. I feel like I ended like 2:20 in. Oh, we got our turn 1 Mayhem? Yeah. Mayhem! Oh, yo, Mayhem plus Cosmic Indifference is sick. Hold on. I can put the Smith on top, and that's gonna play next turn. The food was weird. What kind of food was it that it was weird? Oh, it plays it the other way around. Why the fuck doesn't it work like the Ironclad card? The Ironclad says at the start of your turn, exhaust the top card of your draw pile. This one says at the start of your turn, play the top card of your draw pile. But this one plays after you've drawn cards, and the Ironclad one exhausts before you draw cards. What the fuck? That's some bullshit is what that is. Ooh, I can still do the Smith if I'm willing to take 18. To do 65 damage? Yeah. Joke? You can't just say joke afterwards and be like, see, it's a joke, guys. It's a joke, because I said it is. Bombard. Hegemony. You're hitting for 22? No. No, you're not. I've now played Ascender's Bane twice. I probably just die next turn, right? Because it's going to auto-play Bombardment, and then I won't be allowed to play... No, because it makes my hand ringing, but it doesn't make Bombard ringing, right? I should still be able to play cards next turn. And to be clear, I will be very annoyed. I will be very, very annoyed if I'm not allowed to play my cards. I get to live with 1 HP, and I played my sword, so I also can't do that. This has been the most bullshit hand ever. Like, I've been screwed every single possible way this entire fight. I've been screwed in every possible way. I played the Ascender's Bane twice in a row. The only card in the entire deck that I would have... What a bullshit run that was. Holy, that fight was rough. It's like the worst possible series of events in order. It's actually very frustrating. Alright, well now we know Mayhem is fucking awful. Because it just doesn't work. Early shop? Why would I want an early shop? I don't want any early shops. I don't have any money. Zero campfires? Man, I love that. 70 fights, 0 campfires, no triple elite anywhere. These are great. No late shops. This is probably second only to the last time, the very last game. This might be the worst Act 1 I could imagine. Thanks, Pa. Okay, and then he blocks up. He's blocked up. Let me unblock you there, brother. Can't do anything of value. Give me the Conqueror, give me the removal, I remove a strike. Wow. Tough one. I chose to take 12 max HP instead of fighting an elite, basically. Why are these guys both attacking turn 1? That's not usually what they do. Perish? Keep my Sovereign Blade? Lethal. Glow. Next. Where's Lazy Turtle? I don't know. He might still be out and about. I always attack the one that is attacking because the dude that's buffing is actually buffing. You know what I mean? 3 fucking
What's up,
Comet.
Doc?
I guess I could do this. Right? Also, I don't believe in the flat earth, in case anyone thought that. I know you didn't think that. That'd be wild. Spoils me. Sovereign Blade for 15, but like, how? This is actually slightly more block, right? I probably had lethal with one of those strikes. Give me the Cosmic. Give me the Chosen Cheese. I want max HP. Rest me. Hello, friendos. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that sort of bullshit. Start. Has Every defended my deck? Yep. With the exception of one. Okay, I need one of you to die. Guess that's you in this case. We accept that. I don't mind drawing the Ascender's Bane. The Ascender's Bane is not necessarily a bad thing to draw, you know what I mean? Because it does get it out of your deck once you've drawn it. Okay, I will Cosmic Indifference it up on top. And then I'll Venerate. Venerate Falling Star Sovereign Blade might have just barely been lethal. But I'm not taking damage either way, so whatever. 15, 6, nope. Finally, for the first time, I've been able to draw Conqueror with Sovereign Blade. Didn't cash me. Very cool. I have no AoE. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so I'm just gonna block here. Take 2. And a Frail. Nothing I can do to play the Comet this turn. The one who I hit last turn isn't attacking. Nothing I can do but take 6. So I will. I'll take 2 more. He immediately resummoned his ally, which was pretty cool. I mean, I can always Sovereign Blade someone for lethal. In fact, it looks like I can get 2 lethals. So I will. Now I can't do lethal because I don't have enough damage. Die. Bulwark me. Apparently I need more blocks since I can never draw it on the turns I need it. Give me 1 of 5. Give me Dying Star. Thank you very much. Yeah, this guy's a decent target for a little bit of a dying star angle. I don't really even need the Conqueror, do I? Hidden Cache. I want to just hit him here, honestly. Just so that I don't have to fight him for, like, another turn. I did the Hidden Cache because I knew the Comet was coming and I wanted to be able to use it. For that 3 turns of Juicy Weaken and Vuln. What is this character about? It's generally about... Well, he's got a few different builds. You can either smith up this Sovereign Blade card, which sort of stays in your hand until you use it. Or you can go for, like, status effects. Sorta. Yes, he's a sassy little turd. That is correct. Gotta go for that. Cosmic Blade. Or Cosmic Indifference. Cosmic Blade? Put the strike on top. Because I only need 2. Or that. Pendulum! None of that. Those are stinkers. Not you. What are you doing here? Okay, what a cool first turn. I don't like that these guys have 7 HP. That's so mean. Because I have to, like, use my whole Sovereign Blade on him if I want to kill him. There's no lethal between... No, not even close. Give me the plating. That'll have to do. So I could just Super Forge. Dying Star. Hit him more. I'm glad they only summon 1 bomb now and not just like consistently more bombs. But once again, I need to spend my Sovereign Blade just to kill the damn thing. Ah, there we go. Finally. There we go. I don't really need a Gamma Blend. These are all whatever. Pretty whatever. Heal me up. We'll see what I can do against Lagavulin Matriarch. In theory, I outscale Lagavulin, but it's a question of whether I survive long enough. Venerate, Cosmic Indifference, the Venerate back. Bulwark, Venerate, and we go in next turn most likely. Yeah, for sure. Conqueror. Yeah, that looks good. That was a good first turn. We can have this, and one of these, and a little bit of this. And I Bulwark, and I Cosmic Indifference my Sovereign Blade back on top. Since I did not draw Conqueror, we should have lethal this turn. Conqueror, dead. I outscaled it. I do alright against the Matriarch, apparently. I mean, I Am Invincible is fine with Cosmic Indifference. You can throw it on top just to get the block, but I don't know if that's, like, sufficient. We get the Seeking Edge. I think that'll help our AoE problem. If I fight Larry, Moe, and Curly in this act. Upgrade 4 cards, remove 4 cards. Act 2 gets a special path. Genuinely, I'm not above removing just 3 strikes and a defend here. I don't mind adding a couple of soots over the course of a fight. Like having that first rotation be really strong is one of the most important things in this game. Now, there are some things I would like to upgrade, but they aren't like that important. You know, like sure, is an extra 11 damage. That's very nice. 2 forge, whatever. Glow gets an extra star. That's nice. It's really the stars that I'm most interested in, and maybe this bulwark, but I don't care enough. I'm gonna remove 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 down the line. Like, that's nice and thin deck. Okay, so we had to skip a shop last act, so maybe we go like this. This time we could get a triple elite. If we're doing rough, we can always branch to the campfire and skip 2 elites up to. I think that's solid. Conqueror's not really the angle against this particular fight. Let's go with Falling Star, Defend, Venerate, and I guess I can Conqueror just for the sake of forging. Definitely a Bulwark kind of turn. And then... You know, I could probably be drinking this. Huh. Nice. I don't need to smith anymore. These guys are dealing 17? Is that worth the 4? No. Okay, there's my Seeking Edge and my Dying Star, both of which I wish to play right now. There we go. Now we're taking basically 0. And we block. And then next turn we have at minimum 1 lethal. And if we draw a strike, 2. I say a strike like I even own a strike to draw. And put the Sovereign Blade back on top. We'll play it again next turn. Yeah. And a little bit more. Cool. Is there only one song that this motherfucker has made? This is the only song by DJ Soup that anybody ever has played. This guy only got one song? Oh, hey, it's the fake merchant. Get your relics here. He's got some alright relics. Strike Dummy's awful. The mango that has a worm coming out of it really isn't the angle. The random confuse myself is probably not it either. The costs of your cards are randomized on draw. Does that mean it also randomizes my star costs? That has some interesting potential synergy with someone like Regent. Yeah, Anchor is definitely a buy, like 1,000,000% of the time. Happy Flower is probably a buy too. Sure, it's not very much energy, but it is energy. Like that'll do fine. Hello. I see I'm just playing these. That's what you've provided me with, so that's what I'm playing. Okay, so I'm just looking for the most damage possible. Which is 39. Definitely want a block potion. Probably more than a dex potion. When you stack Flower and Anchors with the others, yeah, it's OP, but it's RNG. Yeah, Big Bang's always a take. Big Bang is like a never ever skip ever. Do we want a little bit of more damage on Dying Star, perhaps? Or a little more block on Bulwark, since it's one of my more common plays? I could also just add card draw to Seeking Edge. Suppose there's nothing wrong with that. I do lack card draw in general. Maybe card draw is the safe bet. Just like, Doom is RNG dependent. Yo. Well, I would have liked a little bit of a Royal Stamp. Or a second Big Bang. Honestly, still a potential remove angle. Removal, Black Hole. Black Hole could also be good, right? Realistically, maybe I don't even need this shop. There's nothing, like, insane here. There's probably a skip angle. I am rather healthy. I think I might take this Elite. Hello. You can have that. And that. And 39's a little too much to not play it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and be safe, and I'm gonna do this plus that. In the event that I draw something like Comet, I guess I still can't play it, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, now I can. Okay, that's fine. I think I probably would have preferred to have played Dying Star this turn, but what are you gonna do? Bulwark. Glow. Defend. I'm okay with that. Falling Star. What else is left here? Yeah, Falling Star. Conqueror. Why would you Conqueror? You're not going to Sovereign Blade. And then I put Conqueror on top right there next to my Sovereign Blade. We refine Blade, so we get an extra next turn. And then we're going to beat him to death. We conquer him. This deals so much damage. He explodes into a fine mist. We move on. No way to get Comet off this turn, so I guess I'm just gonna have to accept that that's not happening. Am I okay with playing Falling? Yes, I suppose I am. Biggest Bangus. Do you find it risible? Okay, so if I Conqueror Sovereign the front, and then Refine Blade, I'm good. I could also Refine Blade and then not Conqueror the front and still be lethal. Then I don't need to block, and we can Venerate. Cool. The mod logs turned out to be a 7TV thing, not a Twitch thing. I see. Suppose that tracks. Okay, do a little bit of this. Do a little bit of Dying Star. Do a little bit of Cosmic Indifference of the Dying Star. We go ahead and hit him with the Glow. Yes, we hit him with the Glow. So that we can hit him with the Dying Star a second time? I don't know about all that. Yeah. There we go. Take 0 damage. I could Conqueror, Falling Star, Sovereign Blade the back, and that very well may just be lethal. Blech. Song request at DJ Soup and Salad? What? Bro's just testing shit out on me over here. I might just take 1 cloak. It's cheap, it's 0 cost. Okay, but what are you doing, brother? Damn. Okay, I know nothing about Slay the to catch me up on everything, roommate. How's it going, Brandon? I haven't talked to you in a second. We are, I mean, like, wait, you played Slay the Spire 1 though, right? Is It's been a second, but you've played Slay the Spire 1, right? It plays very similar. It's just got a lot more polish to it. There's a lot of new cards. Um, good lord. You'll fit right in with chat talking like that, though. I'm not gonna lie. How does the co-op work? The enemies scale their health and their defensive buffs, so like artifact and stuff, but they just hit everyone simultaneously. So I mean, multiplayer's been very fun. I've played it quite a few times, a couple times on stream. There's 2 new characters, and then 3 of the old returning ones. We're playing one of the new characters right now, the Regent. Ugh, this thing. Bulwark me. And I have 18 block. These guys are only going to hit me for 6 extra. Let me refine blade now. And I will hold for next turn. Maybe I hit Dying Star next turn. I do hit Dying Star next turn. Very nice. I love that for me. Go ahead and Big Bang. We got our Seeking Edge as well. Okay, so we Seeking Edge. We Dying Star. Our Sovereign Blade is 30 right now. Do I have any... I can make it 35 with the spoils. Let me go ahead and do that, and then... and block. I didn't actually need to do that block. Okay. I think they're actually going to revive successfully. I don't think I can do that damage. But, as soon as I redraw my Sovereign Blade, you all explode. Whenever you create a card, gain 2 block. Nice. How you been, Brandon, by the way? Maybe I don't need that Gather Light. It's like fine. It's good. It's upgraded. That's why I'm taking it. Lose 6 HP for 66 gold. Or add a Clumsy for a random relic. I'll take a Clumsy. Ooh, that's nice. Every 5 times you exhaust a card, draw a card. So Ascender's Bane exhausts. If I ever don't play Dying Star, that exhausts. This Curse also exhausts. We could use a little more exhaust. Hello, B-Man. Don't mind me. I'm just going to go ahead and stop you from doing damage this turn. I've been alright. Finished spring semester, so now moving on to summer semester next week. So enjoying my week of peace and gamerness before doing hospital 5 days a week again. Well, I look forward to seeing you around potentially then. Right? Spoils of War me. What can I draw that I'm gonna be sad if I draw? Nothing. Oof, ouch, my bones. Okay. We've got Falling Star Conqueror Sovereign Blade here, which will do nasty damage. 120. Oh, he's angry now. Go ahead and block as much of that as I can. Oof, ouchie. Be gone. I like how I have, like, basically 0 attacks. Fucking draw 9. Hello. Alignment could also be good. Let's take an alignment. Spend my stars, get some energy. Yeah. Seeking Edge is a must-have here. And, well, since I can't kill these guys, since they've got reduce all damage taken to 9. Yeah, this is not the worst time for a Thorns Potion. Let's let them hurt themselves. We shall Bigus Bangus. We shall Dying Star. Smite thee. To gather light. And that should be good. Glow. Venerate. Comet. Defend. Take 4, kill. Goog? Goog? How's it going, Yeet? What is this about Goog? Could I get the... Yeah, that's actually exactly what I was hoping for. Decimillet. Bulwark. Cosmic the Bulwark. Full block. Bro doesn't know about Goog? Yeah, sorry. Explain Goog. $28. Glowing. And then I'm gonna comet you to reduce the damage you deal. Googless! Goog free. I've been trying to quit, sorry. It's only 27, but I've forged it so much. Okay, can I put together 2 stars for Dying Star? No. I could probably kill 2 of them by throwing the vulnerable potion, though. Hold this. And that's not quite lethal, is it? That's gonna be annoying. Yep. I block for 8. It's a meme thing. It's a cat with the caption Goog. Okay. Is there a further elaboration, or is that it? They're respawning. Be gone. Pen nib. Ooh, that'll go nice. Cosmic Indifference 2, Electric Boogaloo. There is no elaboration. Okay. This reminds me of a, like a fried meme then. Okay, we're gonna glow. We're going to... I could Dying Star this turn. That's probably my most effective block. I could also Comet. And by turning around, I'm basically full blocking as well, right? Like, we're taking very little at this point. And then I could, like, I suppose, Conqueror and hit for 54 on turn 1. Not the worst. Posted Goog in the Discord. Hold on. Time to go take a look at Goog, guys. Oh, I see. Goog. Goog. I was indeed Googless. Gather light. I do need to turn around somehow. I can't. I do not need to turn around somehow, since I cannot turn around. Go ahead and put my... We got 2 cards left in the deck. Am I drawing one next turn? No, I'm not. I am getting an energy next turn, though. Let me get... I know I'm drawing Bulwark next turn, right? Yeah. Let me get an alignment, then? No, I need more stars. Bring me a Gather Light. This dude's showing his goo gun stream. Not for free, I assure you. There's no such thing as a free goog. I seem to be frail. This is concerning. I seem to have not drawn any attacks. This is concerning. I seem to have not drawn any attacks. This is concerning. Okay, guess I'll drink this. And then block and just barely survive. I could have turned around with Conqueror, Sovereign Blade, Falling Star. Okay, I'm going to need you to, like, cease to exist, like, immediately. If you could do that for me, that would be sick. Thanks. Yeah, hey, my bulwark, I get to live. That's awesome. Living is one of my favorite things to do. Yeah. Okay, we've got 18 here, so we get to live again. Oh no, one unplayable card. Oh, they're giving me the Conqueror special. Boom, get out of here, not even close. Foregone conclusion. Or a bombardment. Bombardment does feel very nice here. A second attack. If you actually look at my deck, I have 2 attack cards that cost stars, and then 1 that hits everyone that costs stars, and that's it. That's all my attacks. Everything else is sword. Maybe a bombardment could be useful. Hello, Vaku. 143 times I've been here? I don't think that's true. I haven't done 143 runs yet, but good to see you too. I could auto-draw Seeking Edge at the start of every combat, and it's free. I only have 1 power. Okay, we can do 2 elites. We can hit a couple campfires and 2 elites and avoid most fights. I don't dislike that, or this way, rather. Is that how many times I've been there? And with the card draw, too. That's the other thing, is I do get card draw out of it, and now I have just turn 1 lethal. That's an awesome combo. Come on now. Fuck those guys anyways. Ooh, $300. Give me a custom card. I don't want a power. I think if I make a power, I'm going to accidentally draw that power, and it's going to be stinky. So I can make it 12 damage 3 times, or... No, it's got to be 12 damage 3 times. I like the choke. Whenever you play a card this turn, the enemy loses 6 HP, but it's not going to add up to that much in the long term, right? I don't play a lot of cards on any given turn. Most of my cards are like high-value single plays. Service today's decider. Heal 10 HP, or add regret to your deck and gain $300 dues immediately before a shop. Seems like a good call. That guy's innocent for sure. I didn't even read it. How about DJ, you pick me a class to play? I think you should play... You should play Ironclad. Ironclad comes to mind. Okay, I have almost $1,000 very suddenly. Let's go ahead and remove my regret. And let's take an Impatience, which is actually really good with me because I don't have a lot of attacks. We take a Letter Opener. We do play a fair number of skills. We can actually hit a second shop as well. We are not locked out of spending our money, right? Like, I could totally just stop here. We buy a Clarity Extract and go. Pixelmon plus From the Fog plus other horror mods plus gun mod plus Jenny mod would go hard. In Slay the Spire 2? Or are we talking about Minecraft? Yes, Slay the Spire 2. Oh, I see. Does the shopkeeper have a kink for selling stuff like, yes, keep it con- No, we were throwing gross-looking potions at him. I think he has a kink for whatever's in the potions. I do like an innate Big Bang. I think smithing mad science always makes it innate, so I'm gonna go with the Big Bang Smith unless Seeking Edge becomes cool. It doesn't. Pillow. There's a world where I use it. Chances are I'm gonna take some damage from one of these fuckers. Alright, I drew a billion cards. Now, how do I use them? It's almost certainly an alignment to start. Mad Science is nasty. Did we see that right? Was that a bug? Did we see that? Did anybody see anything weird with what just happened there? What did we see? I have Akabeko, which says your next attack deals additional damage. In the first game, if you had 8 extra damage on an attack and you played an attack that hit multiple times, it would apply that extra 8 to the whole attack. Is that not the case in the second game? Is that not true here? Do multi-hits not get the bonus from Akabeko? Because that definitely said 20, 12, 12, not 20, 20, 20. Right? If it had been 23 times, we would have dealt 60 damage there. Carbon monoxide check, please. He's crazy. Let me gather light, Sovereign Blade this man, and then I can Cosmic Indifference it on top, and I could even redraw it this turn with Impatience. And then you can have a Falling Star so you deal less damage. Bombardment. I would be able to like, I would not be able to block at all. So that's not, like, ideal. Just a second. What did the pirates say at the gender party reveal? Hold on, let me think about this. I feel like I should know this. It's a girl. I don't know. That's, sorry, I tried. Radiant Tincture is not gonna get me jack diddly shit for value, so let's just play the Venerate and move on with our lives. It's ahoy! Oh. Okay, I was on the right track. We gotta give me, like, half credit, right? Alright, we go Bulwark here. Gotta tank up that Sovereign Blade. And then we probably go Glow and Dying Star, which is an attack disguised as block. So I can do a lot of blocking this turn. Gather Light, Cosmic Indifference, Cloak of Stars, and still have an energy left over. Whatever I Cosmic Indifference on top, I could also theoretically play next turn. Guess I should Spoils first? No. We Venerate. We Comet. And then we don't quite murder him, so we don't do that. We kill him next turn. He's already not hitting me, so there we go. Die. We're playing against the Queen. Resonance doesn't have bad value. Okay, you schmucks. Seeking Edge. Biggest Bangus. And you can have the Falling Star. A little bit less damage out of you. That's about enough lip out of that guy. Boom. A guy goes to a pizzeria and asks, I'm going to assume asks, what time it is. What did the guy working the desk say? This feels like one of those anti-jokes where it's just going to be 2:30. Bruh, he's not dead. Yeah, I see that. You were saying? I was getting to it. Dying Star. Resonance. Refined Blade. He's still gonna deal 6. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. I can hit him with that bombardment though. Boom. Photon Cut has some value. It's draw positive when upgraded. Remove Exhaust from a card. Remove Exhaust from Big Bang. Wait, hold on. wait. Remove Exhaust. I was gonna say remove Exhaust from Bombardment, and then it just sucks. Oregano time. It's oregano time. I get it. You get it. Oregano time. Big Bang non-exhaust is nasty. Move exhaust from you. Okay, I guess you tried. Okay. Big Bang, Cosmic Indifference, Seeking Edge, Big Bang. And Cloak Me in Stars, Glow Me, Bombardier. You know, I just realized Joss Paper goes really well with Bombardment as well because it exhausts every turn. Oh god, the synergies are making themselves. Yeah. It's not about the damage, it's about the energy and the stars and the card draw, brother. This man's trying to put me on blast for shit that makes sense. Okay. I need a tailor. Because I ripped my pants. Let's go ahead and put the Cosmic Indifference. No, you know what? I want the Cosmic Indifference. Let's put the Defend on top. And we're going to play a Refined Blade. And we're going to Cosmic Indifference back that Big Bang again. And then we're going to do a little Daka. Oh, that's a lot of burn. Okay. Go ahead and remove that last bit of that. And we'll go ahead and full block. Whenever you create a card, gain 2 block. But he created that card in my hand. I don't really know why I got blocked for that. We'll take it. Dude, the synergies write themselves. The soot. Every time I shuffle my deck, I get a little bit of block from Regalite, because I'm creating a soot. They genuinely are just writing themselves right now. He's heading for 40. I should probably just go ahead and draw a card just to make sure I don't eat too much shit. I guess I'm eating shit either way, whatever. And we'll forge 3. I'm gonna fuck you up when I draw that card. Watch out. Ouch. Bombard. $66 is a silly amount of damage. Get out of here. Ornamental Fan. Crescent Spear's okay. It's a 1 cost. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other cards, plus itself 6 cards. So this would deal a base 18, 1 cost. Pretty reasonable amount. Guiding Star drawing cards is also very nice. I don't know if I have enough star generation to run these, though. I think our deck is sufficiently strong. We got 600 gold to spend. I see the bag of P. We love a bag of P. We love a pale blue dot as well. I could take a Shining Strike. I feel like that's a little bit... I don't know about this. Maybe it's good. We're definitely taking the bag of P, though. We love P. I mean, what? Remove that. Pale blue dot's probably worth taking still. There's always the chance that I draw it instead of Seeking Edge, but also, I guess that's fine. I do have the Big Bang now, so it's not like I'm completely dead turn 1, especially with Bag of Prep. Shining Strike might be valuable. If I take Pale Blue Dot plus Shining Strike, they're essentially offsetting each other. P. Yes, exactly. You get it. I could take the enchant 3 attacks with sharp 3, right? We go something like Dying Star, Bombardment, Photon Cut, right? Those are nice to upgrade. That's probably the angle. I would definitely like the Bombardment, the Mad Science, because it hits multiple times. And then Dying Star can die off if I don't have the stars on the turn I draw it, right? Because Ethereal, so probably Photon Cut then, in that case. Do you gotta run it up more? Do you actually? It sounds like you've figured it out. I don't know that you necessarily need to run that up. Okay. Let's make this turn 1 count. Pale Blue Dot is our free draw. I can't complain about that. I'm gonna do a little forging. We did find our Seeking Edge. We got our alignment here. I'm gonna go ahead and play my Seeking Edge now, for obvious reasons. I'm probably just gonna let the Dying Star go. Not that I have a ton of choice anyways. We definitely want a Hidden Cache and a Bulwark. And at that point, I would have to go in and draw cards if I want to do anything else of value. Venerate, that's probably our last play. We've got a Vuln Potion and a Radiant Tincture. I could Radiant Tincture to keep Dying Star alive, actually. Maybe I am doing that. There you go. Have a little bit of that. Hello, Turtle! How's it going? How was your ping? If I run it up more, my pub sub membership fees go up, though. No. I'm not gonna... 2 month streak. Hell yes. Is that what you're up to? 60? Okay, so I can only play one of these 3 cards. It's probably just Bombardment, because I need to get it up and running. sooner rather than later. You can go ahead and have that, and then it's out of my deck anyways. Clumsy should still be ethereal, so it'll go away. I could Cosmic Indifference now, or I could Glow and then Comet, which I like a lot more. Right. I'd much rather take 13, thanks. I'm sick? Aw, you got sick? Damn. I drew 5 cards, and then I drew the 3 bound cards, and then 2 more. 9 by 3. This is the turn that I would have wanted the Dying Star, but there's a good chance this fucker's dead this turn anyways. Especially with Mad Science and this Sovereign Blade hitting like a truck. Let me go with a Gather Light and a Venerate to start so that I can Resonance, take away a little bit of strength here. And then I would like to Photon Cut, and I want to choose what to put on top, which is Conqueror in this case, because I would like to hit really hard next turn. I need to make a SR? SR? Yes, hello. If you run it up more, you'll lose everything. Yep, exactly. Was super fun. Couldn't stream it because BF couldn't see through their mask, and I don't want their face out there, so I choose comfort over streaming. Oh, I see. That's unfortunate, but still. I'm sure it was fun, as you said. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and... Ooh, okay, here's a good question. I think I'm okay with doing this and then conquering front and going splat. I play my Impatience. It deals 5 damage because that's my 3rd skill. Damn, 30. That's a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and make that 0. Alignment, Comet, nah, Bulwark me. That sword needs to deal as much as I can get. Yeah, you definitely did make the right choice doing that. Alright, I've got Sovereign Blade bound, but it has Retain. I think they fixed it so that this loses its bound at the end of turn. Yeah, cards are unbound at the end of the turn. So if I don't play it this turn, I still get to play it, like, next turn, right? Block, Venerate, Mad Science, really high damage card, Bombard again. I do get to keep my Sovereign Blade. Cosmic Indifference is there. Conqueror is still in there as well, though. Okay, I think the play is Dying Star, Cosmic Indifference, the Dying Star on top, and then Glow. Oh, I fucking put those in the wrong order. Whatever. Oh, it keeps the bound at the end of the turn, too. Oh, wow. I didn't think about that. Since it's technically the same turn. That tracks. Big Bang. So if I Conqueror Sovereign Blade... Okay, let me Cosmic Indifference and then Photon Cut. This is not one of the bound cards. And I will put Venerate on top, and then we Big Bang. Gather Light, and I'm already living. Well, actually, I'm already living regardless. So I guess I could just Conqueror Sovereign Blade. I mean, that is going to do, like, almost all of his health. Her health, my bad. It's the queen. It's the queen. Unfortunately not. Didn't have enough time to make them all, so I was just Jack Sparrow and he was Spooderman. Spooderman! I am living, right? 9 times 5? Yeah, I'm living. And am I drawing a way to actually kill him next turn is the other question. I have 5 stars. I should be able to do that. 111. Thonk. Even got an extra 4. Bombard. Bro, imagine dying because I can't draw that little bit extra. Impatience. Oh, we've got lethal. We've got lethal. We got his ass with the letter opener on the last turn. Thank you, letter opener. And that's Ascension 5. Not even close. Queen kind of counters that build a little bit too, so I'm glad we managed to pull that off. I think we got time for one more run in here, right? Easily. I am storm that is approaching, provoking. What do we think? Silent or defect? Silent or defect? Those are the two that I still haven't beat 5 on yet. And by haven't beat yet, I don't think I've actually tried level 5 on either of them yet. Maybe defect? I don't remember. Anyways, I'm gonna make myself some tea and get back in bed. You should, Turtle. Rest up. Get healthy. In record time. 12 hours. You have 12 hours to be healthy. I'll be checking in 12 hours. You go and play defect. Speedrunning sickness. Any percent. DJ, you know I'm on Ascension 10 with defect. Yeah, you did mention that. Did you beat Ascension 10 or are you still on Ascension 10? Okay, so I could take the triple elite, generally avoid combats. I get a total of 4 normal combats that way. That's not too bad. I could also take the marginally less risky 2 elite path here. Get an extra campfire in there too. That's not too bad. Not too bad. I like that. We'll go 2 elites. You scared? Scared of Ascension 10, are you? I don't need 2 shops, so I'm gonna go far left. Hello, small one. Hold that. Punch, punch, punch. Zap. Dual cast. I'm bad at Slay the Spire 2 and I have no skills. He says on Ascension 10. He's on Ascension 10. Damage, deal 5 for each channeled orb. Honestly, a barrage might not be a bad call. I'm feeling the orb build just a little bit right now. And it's not each unique either, so... Ooh, we get to immediately get value on that. Get it a 7. Do you believe me that I'm Ascension 10? Yeah. Should I not? And dual cast. Get out of here. Okay, some weak, some dark. I don't know if I'm a fan of the dark necessarily. I could take a lightning rod. That's not bad. I make a joke about being a silly liar. Nah, I know you're not lying about that. Give me the 58. We're not going to a shop this act. Oh yeah, you did send a screenshot. Oh, what's this bullshit? It's all my block. What am I supposed to do with all this? I'm gonna punch that guy. Okay, 14 is how much I can deal. But obviously I didn't draw any block on this turn. Is this worth a colorless? Yeah, it is. Nice. Ended up getting like an extra 8 damage out basically from that. I was kind of hoping for something block related, but we didn't get lucky there. Charge battery. Remove 2 cards. Add a Spore Mind, which is just straight up exhaust when you play it. Or pay almost all of my money. Yeah, no thanks. We go here and here. 1 each. What's up, bro? 1, 2, 3. Once again, I drew all of my block turn 1. Thankfully, he's not punishing me turn 2. Daka daka daka. And I'll go ahead and get rid of that. And a little bit more of this. You know what? I'm doing damage to you. Let's just full block it. You're dead. You donezo. Whenever you create a status, deal 5 damage to all enemies. I mean, it's never too late to end up in a status build, right? Status build is nice because you can kind of like go orbs or... Because, like, there's gunk up, but there's also, you know, your turbo, your overdrive, or overclock, your fight throughs. There's other ways to get those going. Taking smokestack before you have any is a little bit bold. But I'm doing it anyways, watch me. We heal. We've got a lot of campfires coming, but I'd like to be healthy for this first fight. Cannon. Upgraded attacks deal 3 additional damage. Hey! That's pretty good. I could stand to upgrade my Daka Daka Daka, right? And then it deals even more, and then that's actually, like, kinda hitting really hard. Hello. I want to see if that works. Barrage isn't worth playing this first turn. No, okay, doesn't work. As expected. More infections, oh god. Dong 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 dong. Dong dong. Well, I know who I'm... I was about to say I know who I'm focusing, and then he got blown up. Charge battery, lightning rod, barrage. This is true. You're getting 1 generation too far for people to know what the fuck any of that is. Nice. We make out of this fight like a bandit, honestly. That fight should fuck me up because I have such a thin deck. Deal 5 damage twice, play a random attack from your draw pile. Funny enough, only 3 attacks. I mean, Tempest is cool and all, but I don't really have any energy to actually make Tempest, like, valuable. It's kind of just an okay deadish card. I'm not losing fucking 250 gold. If I had 8, maybe. Alright, we smith this. It becomes 9 plus 3 more for the cannon is 12 per orb. That's good. That's very good. Charge battery. Lightning rod. Zap. Okay, I guess I'll just play these this turn. I think I'm gonna hit this guy like a truck. That's 36. 36 plus 9 is 45. 51. Drink a strength potion, it's lethal, yeah? Oh yeah. Whenever you create a status, reduce this card's cost to 0 until played. Okay, we need to find some statuses, because I'm taking status cards. Charge battery, zap. And I need to kill this guy, so can't have him doing his thing. Yeah, I'm willing to take 8 just to ensure that you die. Actually, I'm not even taking 8. Huh. Taking 3. Totally worth it. Zap, lightning rod, daka daka daka. Reboot. Shuffle all your cards into your draw pile. Draw 4 cards. Fine with me. You're the one who played Alice in Chains. You were like, oh, who the fuck would play that game? That band. What nerd? Reboot Plus is not bad. I realize I'm going into this fight under half health, but I believe in myself. We're gonna get through that slippery in no time, I'm sure of it. Okay, well, I'm gonna be taking the full brunt of that next swing. Yeah, let's go ahead and reboot there. There we go. That feels better. Okay, let's go ahead and get this out of my deck. We are lightninging him hard. I'm really getting annoyed with all the block draw on the turns that I don't need it, and then none on the turns that I do. This shit. I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Like... I overdrew like 18 block on turns 1 and 4. What are you gonna do? Run it back on that shit. That was just annoying. That was just strictly annoying. Potion slot and 2 random potions. So what if we made a potion deck work? Have you guys ever seen, like, I really want to make potions work. Also, these other 2 kind of suck anyways, so I'm taking this. Wow, those are the worst 2 potions in the game. Nice. Love those for me. I can't think of worse potions than those. Double shop is silly. Nothing but combat. Yeah, you can get, I don't think it's 12 to 14, but you can get like 10, right? Because you got the 2 from the base, plus 1 from this, plus 2 from Potion Belt, plus 4 more from the Act 2. Brother, I think you can get up to 9 or 10 if you're playing on low Ascension before they steal your slots. I hate that I can't pick. No. This has to be it, right? At least I get a fucking campfire or two. Yes. And I intend to make that happen. I'm absolutely forcing the build right now. Watch me work. I'm small. You're dead. Turbo! Hey, where were you last game? Exactly, frog. Or the lizard, is that what you're talking about? The one that gives temporary strength? That'll do. That's what I was hoping for. Oh boy, another of that. Okay. Boost away, double energy, white noise. All are very good. All of those are very good. Oh, you're talking about frog-shaped rock. Yeah, I guess you could save up your rocks. I was kind of hoping for the delicate frond, personally. So you could get 9 potions per fight. White noise. For some reason, it's drawing me to white noise here. I'm going white noise. Random bullshit go. Powers are important. Yes, powers are important for this guy. If you're going for that build anyways, yes. Of course, if you draw it at the very end of the deck, what are you going to do? Cool, I would have loved that block, you know, before this turn. Remove yourself from mine sight. Whenever you invoke lightning, deal 6 damage. I mean, gunk up me. Gunk up does good damage. Clumsy for a relic. Art of War. Art of War has... Yeah, there's a world where I don't play an attack on a given turn, right? Spinner. I hardly know her. Like this turn, I could, you know, turbo and strike, or I could just get 2 energy next turn and be happy with having 5. Or 4, as it were. Oh, look, I drew my 2 curses. Never mind. Haha. Instead, I take fucking 14 damage. I've had it up to here with you guys. Be gone from mine sight. Fight through. Ooh, vouch my structural integrity. That's core hurting juice you're drinking. Frog-shaped rock, my nickname in high school, what the fuck? Alright, you hold this because you're gonna kick my ass. He's gonna kick my butt! White noise, capacitor, turbo. Just to play as many as I can. I just need damage. This isn't even upgraded damage. God. Damn it. This is what happens when you play a character that can't play a ton of cards against this guy. You just literally do nothing. Like, wow, cool. I blocked. At least you used the Powdered Demise. We got his ass. Can't use Hailstorm. Don't have any Frost yet. I would like to smith, but I need to rest. I sleep. Hey, there's one part of it. A reptile trinket. Gain 82 gold for 8 HP or heal 22 and fight some dudes. But fighting some dudes probably gives me money, right? I just gotta actually take less than 22 damage from them. Nah, we got this. The shop is going to make us pog out of control. Hello, small ones. It's been a minute since I've seen you guys. Punch. You fools, I have scales. Perish before my might. Shatter. Evoke all your orbs, deal 11 to all. I feel like I just need another charge battery. Alright, what's in the shop? We got $300 dues. Candelabra. I mean, we're always removing the clumsy. It's a little too slow. Candelabra, or do we machine learning? I do like a little bit of machine learning. I think I like it a little more than the candelabra. What is this? Oh, channel a dark for each of your orb slots. That's a nasty potion. Get it colorless and go next. Hey guys. Finally. Some status value. What's going on in here? Restlessness. Yes. Dual cast. Fight through. I didn't want the dark to be the one that I dual cast because I actually want it to do its thing. And I didn't play any attacks somehow. Weak. And dead. Good use of potion. Why would I... Is it just me or does this card suck balls? I don't understand this card. I guess removing the exhaust, at that point, like, I guess it's alright. But, like, a single use focus this turn? There's no way that's worth the draw slot. Like, I just draw it a little too early. And it's dog water. Hello, friendo. Oh, I drew none of this defense stuff that you guys are always talking about. So I'll just quick take half my health there. Oh, there it is. Orbo. Defrag. Weak. We make it out alive. We can dig at rest sites. Okay, I'd love to. I need to get some way of, like, winning. Adaptive Strike is cool. I don't know if it's cool enough to take. I guess it is. I have some extra energy to spare. Okay, well, I'm not going to beat Vantum unless I rest. Even then, I'm probably not going to beat him, but we shall see. Okay, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. You hit yourself for another one. Your slippery's almost all gone. You cannot slip away from me, sir. My, what a big sword you have. I would love to play machine learning, but I would much rather like to not die, so... We charge our battery. We probably don't play fight through because there's literally no reason to do so. I'm adapting. Okay. Cool. And here comes the big sword. Perish. We got him. Save the potion and you get him. All for one. All for one with Adaptive Strike feels like it could go pretty hard eventually, because the Adaptive Strike copies are 0 costs, right? I feel like an all for one Adaptive Strike is muy bueno. Brightest Flame, thanks. No notes. Okay. Late shop. I like this ending path right here. Or this one, but they go to the same place, so who cares? We could go here, 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 here. We get even more campfires. We could also hit like an early shop if we want to, which I may. Just to skip a fight, TBH. Need to pick up a beam cell though? Yeah, at some point. Capacitor. Zap. I mean, there's not a whole lot of all for wanting to be done. Ooh, he's underground. Not a whole lot to be done here. I drew all my defense on one turn. And under whose water is wet. I guess I have lethal with my explosive pot. I'd rather not take the damage. We got potion back anyways. Fusion. I mean, it's fine. It's not insane or anything. I don't think it's that good for this deck. I don't think Turbo is either, really, right now. I have a Turbo. I don't think I need to. These would have been cool to purchase. But I think a hologram. Hologram and a remove. Definitely a strike here. Stay thin-ish. Also, all for one does pull back Brightest Flame, notably. A little bit of hidden synergy in there. Okay. Genuinely, go fuck yourself. Thank you. frag me. Dual cast for no value. If it had hit both, I could have killed one or the other, but alas, it did not, so... With machine learning and flame, you have great draw econ. I mean, like, kinda, yeah. You do have to actually draw those cards, though. It's possible to play the first 4 turns of the game and not see machine learning. Or even if you stay thin, 3 turns, right? Like you can still get fucked. FTL might have been the better option there, but I'm really, really on board with holograms right now. I see very little time when a hologram is not the right choice. It allows for so many different combos, pulling back all for one. Yeah, there's my beam cell. I'll take beam cell over third. Now, notably, that doesn't just mean everything that says 0 cost on it, take it. Beam shell. Adaptive strike. Hologram. 0 cost adaptive strike. Unfortunately, also drew all for one that turn, so what are you gonna do, right? But hologram. All for one. Brightest flame. Charge battery. All for one. Beam cell. Defend. Adaptive strike. And I'll take the 5. Snecko, eh? Ah, there we go. A little bit of iteration, eh? That could work up. We've got some fight through, some gunk up, some turbo. Iteration works here. That's why I took the holograms, though, is so that I could just pull back all for it. You don't need to cycle if you could just grab it. You know what I mean? If you could just ignore the part where I shuffle my deck. Okay. You know what? Fuck you. Snecko me. Look at this. No 0 costs. No 3 costs. I guess there's that. Subroutine. So I can now block once, and that's all I have. This is why Snecko's awful, genuinely. Anyone who tells you that Snecko is good is someone who's lucky. There is no alternative. You cannot convince me otherwise. That is a shit fucking effect. It's bad. That's not worth attacking him, right? Not worth putting the dazed in there before I've drawn my iteration. Okay. We beam it. We flame it. We strike it. We iterate it. We gunk it. We've got a lot of dazed in here, but also a hologram, and we're going to draw some extra cards when we iterate. I mean, charging it for next turn doesn't really do a whole lot. But I'm going to do it anyways. Actually, we have lethal regardless. We've got 2 zaps going on here. We've got lethal. I could have drawn nothing, and it still would have been lethal. Symbiotic virus. Nice. Extra dark never hurt anyone. Kind of on that glasswork, but nah, I don't think I need any of this. Lots and lots of resting. Potion belt. It continues. And dig me. Permafrost. Nice, 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 nice. No complaints about that. It's happening! Let me see the skill potion first. Stupid genetic algorithms off. Talk about awful. I guess give me the super critical and then I don't play it. And I let it wrap around. Right? Any multiplayer games in your wheelhouse tonight? Fuck if I know right now, man. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing this evening. Wow, Gunk Up only does 9 here. Okay. Do I hologram back Brightest Flame again? Honestly, yeah, I do. I'm rewarded with fuck all. Man, all of the good ones are right here. Well, at least I know I'm full blocking now. I could probably let them hit me. Just kind of chip them down. Right? If I'm gonna draw Adaptive next turn. Or not draw Adaptive next turn. I suppose that was also an option. I'm gonna be drawing pretty much everything, yeah? Now we go super critical. Get the iteration in here. Okay. We go... Funny enough, I still can't kill there. I should probably reduce the damage by the most possible, but meh. There we go. Only take 2 because of the thorns. Like we build on Satisfactory or Dark and Darker. Word. Anyways, die. Mercury Hourglass. Would have been cool previously, but cool nonetheless. Heal me up. We do have one more elite to get through. Once again, Tent would have been cool, as would a Tungsten Rod, but I cannot afford those things. So... Alright, how am I gonna deal with this guy? Punch him several times in the head. Give him a concussion. The classic. I don't really want to hologram back any of this crap. Iteration, one of these, one of those, all for one. Bring back the Brightest Flame, Beam Cell, Charge Battery, boom, boom, boom. He's still doing an assload of damage. But I guess he just does that, so... Loop. Adaptive. If I hologram back the 0-cost adaptive, we're in a good spot. I punch him several more times in the head. It's kind of coming together. I wouldn't say it's all coming together yet. This will work nicely, though. I'm considering my options here. I think I zap first so that my all for one gives the energy. One way or another, I'm playing everything. Love me a smokestack, though. Value. There we go. Strawberry, hey! Trash to treasure, there we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Against Claus McGee, I do need to rest. He will beat my ass senseless. Especially if I don't draw any block turn one. But, you know, we do need to get the setup up, so we take the damage, Otherwise, we're just gonna die. In a couple of turns. Lose an orb slot for strength and dex? Yeah. 100%. No way to turn around because I didn't draw any turnaround options. Take a bunch of damage. White noise. Channel 2 dark at the end of your turn. Evoke your leftmost. Yeah, I guess that's fine. We beam cell here. We hologram back. The zero cost adaptive. We punch him with it. We block. We do full block. And this guy's trying to fire a giant missile at me. We're always going to trash to treasure here, right? And then we turn around with all for one. We beam cell. We hit him with the double adaptive. We turbo, right? We can brightest flame, but I don't really need those cards. So I'm going to machine learning, hologram, the all for one. There are now way more of them. Prepare to get adapted, idiot. Now we do this. We have lethal. Sure, give me another one. Charging my battery. Very nice. I'm adapting. Adapt, improvise, overcome. I don't mind a defragment. I don't think. It's like solid, right? Because I do have trash to treasure. Defrag does have value. I don't think it's a bad pickup. Yeah, it's like a fine enough pickup as far as powers are concerned. And I guess we're not getting that potion thing going. Transform all strikes and defends. Gain 5 focus at the start of your turn, lose a focus. Like, I guess it increases my kill pretty effectively, like my kill time, but I'm not like that heavily in the orbs. It's very I think I'm just transforming. Hailstorm, another adaptive strike. Coolant I like. Multicast is pretty mid. Charge battery beam cell. Nothing wrong with those. I am concerned that I now don't have enough block, but I did draw a little bit in the form of coolant and charge battery. So, like, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. Okay. I would like a later shop, so I would like to go like this way, do a little bit of this action. Uh, there's a world where I go campfire over elite so that I can do a little bit of digging instead, right? We get the relic either way, right? Not really what I was looking for. Skill me. It's something. You're gonna need to not be here next turn. I would say, oh no, my max HP, but like I was already losing all of my max HP anyways. So, like, whatever. If I were to hologram back a zero cost adaptive, that would be sufficient, right? For me to go beam, adaptive, adaptive, and then get defraggy on this guy. Hologram back that adaptive strike. I'm telling you, man, the holograms... No, I don't need 3 beam cells. Too many beam cells. I beam. I all for one to beam again. Yeah, caca, caca. White noise, trash to treasure. Trash to treasure 2, 2 trash, 2 treasure. And then just take 12. I fight through. It deals a billion damage. I charge my battery, I white noise, I buffer. That actually does change my choice to charge battery here, because otherwise I would have taken 1 damage and just immediately lost my buffer, which isn't very cash money. This is a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Is it enough damage? It is if I do this. You die. Adaptive strike 3? That's too many, right? That's too many adaptive. That's too much. We're trying to do too much right now. Compile driver is kind of cool because it does card draw involved. There's card draw involved in that. That is draw positive like 99% of the time. I'm taking that. Even if I block all of that, it's still like not full blocking. Well, time to get jumped in the street by literally 38 damage turn 2. $38 damage from a hallway fight on turn 2 is wild work. I mean, I'm probably still fine here. We've got compile driver. It's our hologram. We drew all for one, right? Yeah. All for one will surely be enough. You gotta go. Hologram back the all for one. This deals 12, which isn't lethal, but we are drawing a beam cell, which is. Yeah, I don't see a world where we win. That's a random fight? Fuck that. What the fuck? It was a random hallway fight, too. I just got totally shafted. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? Genuinely, I think I just do that. Pretty sure that's just gonna be GG off of just that bullshit alone. Charge battery, hologram, charge battery, dual cast, still not enough. GG. That's just mean. That's just mean. I hate that fight with a burning passion because they all attack turn 2. What are you even supposed to do? Unless you have enough damage turn 1 to just kill them all. I hadn't even realized that that was the question mark room that fucked me like that. It do be like that, though. It do be like that. As you can tell by the fact that this, I feel very front lit today. The back window's open, but it's spooky outside right now. So it do be do. Where are you? How many people we got? We got 5 people. And we're not gonna raid anyone today, I don't think. I'm not feeling it. I need to go get some food, is what I need to do. Rough, but we still got the 1 win. We got the 1 win. And we end stream on time, more or less. Tomorrow's Balatro. I'm gonna be playing vanilla. I don't think I'm gonna be playing any mods. We've played mods quite a bit. We're gonna continue on our Completionist Plus, which I think we're like probably well over halfway done with at this point, right? So I'll see you tomorrow for that. And peace out, guys.